From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting in this one, Tarik Skubal.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go? DJ LeMahieu will get things going. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one at 95, missed up top. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows giving chase. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Barry. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Big time power. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. Judge out on the play. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things.
That one is absolutely belted. And gone! Gleyber Torres goes yard, and now they're out in front. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Next one misses. 2-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one misses, and now 3-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count's full.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Baду sizes this one up, grabs it on the run. And that's the third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back in Comerica Park. Today's starting pitcher, Michael King.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
King keeping an eye on him. Here's Riley Green. Next pitch is outside. Nobody out, runner at first. Hard hit to right center. And out of here. That should fire up the dugout, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now here is Kerry Carpenter. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, left field. Pereira settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
This one in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab. That is the inning. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Is this redemption for my soul? Oh, ground to
Back here in Detroit, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Harrison Bader. The wind of the pitch.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Everson Pereira stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. Gone! Everson Pereira with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Oswald Peraza will hit next. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's through there for a strike. Higashioka on at first. Nobody out. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Higashioka round second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-2. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. The 1-2. Rocketed out towards right center. Meadows pulls that one down. Runner tagging and heading for home. In comes the run from third to add on, and they lead by 4.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
It's Aaron Judge now, 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
just missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The wind and the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this one. The next offering misses. 2-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Torkelson brings it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Snap throw to first. Judge back in standing. And he deals. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Volpe, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that'll do it. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 6, Tigers 2. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, Zach McKinstry.
The second baseman, McKinstry.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The shortstop, Javier.
2 outs, base is empty. Javier Baez now at the plate. Ball to strike. Out front and foul to the left side. The wind to kick the pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Now one missed. Righty delivers. And a base hit up the middle.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And now the batter is Carson Keller. The 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Baez off of first with 2 away. King checks the runner. Baez back in safely. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And welcome back. And now Bader up to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Slow roller to third. Sends it across to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back left fielder,
Everson Pereira stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and scored his first time. 1-1 now. Center field. Meadows on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tarek Skubal won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at second with 1 away. Oswald Peraza digs in now. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit weakly on the ground. McKinstry fires to first on the run, and that's an out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
The first baseman, DJ.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list elite defensive first baseman. Next offering is downstairs.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
And a 2-1 on the way. Late on that fastball.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so.
Baddoo pulls it down, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7, Tigers 2. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader sizing it up. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Peraza fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. 2-1 now. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. Here's a 1-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the 1st. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 2.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Here's a high chopper, and he grabs it foul. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. And that's outside. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 7, Tigers 2. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kerry Carpenter. And a 1-1. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling. Flied to right his first time. One down, base is empty. And that's just foul. 2-2 now. Just off the inside edge. Movement in the Yankees pen. Keenan Middleton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton warming up as well. Here comes a 3-2. And he walked him.
That pitch is in.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to first, could be 2. Flips it, that's 1. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
And now here is Parker Meadows. He popped out his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 7, Tigers 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. That one drifts inside. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Harrison Bader stepping in now for the Yankees. Right side. Green settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Everson.
Now the left fielder, Everson Pereira. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Here's a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and it's filled up.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. The other way. Green makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're still on top 7-2. New pitcher for the Yankees, Keenan Middleton.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Middleton.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Javier Baez.
This one popped up. Torres under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's a 1-1. That one is upstairs. Just missed. Hard hit, right side. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.